yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Hart against Bridges. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Claxton, and the shot is good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. He takes it in. Out to Barrett. A 3-pointer is right on target.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Knocked away. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Passes to Hart. Dinwiddie with the steal. For 3, Bridges. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Randall after the basket by Brooklyn. Hart, that's good.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Over Hart. Again, the Nets for 2.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. He kicks it to Robinson. And Hart has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Hart's got 5 points so far.
Now how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. It has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now, Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties, but we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or the individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Back to Bridges. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Johnson gets the bucket.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Hart. Offensive rebound. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks to Bridges. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
Brunson with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Barrett for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out or capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett at the three. Here's Finney-Smith, and the Nets another three.
No way he's going to pass that shot off. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now, here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 8 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Knicks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. And another three for New York.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bridges against Hart. Bridges kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he gets the bucket. So it's the Knicks now. And here's Brunson. He's got 6. Passes it to Hart. Out to Barrett. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. The 3. They get it back. Outside for Randall. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brunson the pass to Randall. Inside. Robinson kicks to Hart. Up top, Barrett. From about 19 feet. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall with the bucket.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Now here's Dinwiddie. There's the pick. The pass to Claxton to the wing right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Johnson against Barrett. Out to the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Nets with the lead. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Claxton goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Randall outside. Back to Brunson to the inside. Bridges with the steal. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 3. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nets leading by 3. Seth Curry is out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That one on Rose.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Knicks trail by 3. Quickly with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 5.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Here's Quickly. Here's Rose. Pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Simmons. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And stolen by Simmons. There's the steal. Here's Grimes, guarded by Harris. Toppin inside. Simmons is there. Toppin can't get it to go. And here's Harris from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Now Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks to top it. Passes it to Quickly. New York, no good that time either. That's leading by 3.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Here's Curry. Down low, Simmons takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. Knicks trail by 5. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickly, Brett, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
.156 left to play in the third. Rose passes to Quickly. It's a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Rose. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Simmons kicks to Curry. It's Thomas high post. Just 3 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Simmons for 3. Simmons missing again. Toppin with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the lead. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
We got the speaker for the loudest, craziest, most excited fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Dinwiddie wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Dinwiddie's got 6. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Got 2 hit-nail fights so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Now the pass to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Barrett. Hart the pass to Barrett. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. 8 points for him.
Now, I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in its center. Here's Bridges. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Claxton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
The previous play is over.
no time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, to double-checking, and the game continues on.
Your seat. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Team Hype.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Brooklyn. Randall finds Robinson. Robinson with it. Dinwiddie covering. Outside for Randall. Just 4 to shoot. And Randall throws it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Ben Simmons.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dinwiddie. Connects from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Randall no good. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. And an intentional foul right there.
Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
On defense, New York. Dinwiddie with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team's 5th foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton.
And he makes both free throws. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Randall kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Simmons on the wing. Nets passing it around, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Out to Barrett. Randall from outside. And they get it back. Brunson finds Hart. And here's Barrett. Tries again. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. And that's an intentional foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Here's Randall. To get open is Robinson. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Randall.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. And here's Johnson outside. Randall grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Claxton. Brunson covering. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 6.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Randall finds Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second intentional foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, 2 times.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Runs in the pass to Barrett. The dish to Randall. Back to Barrett. From past the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Now here's Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
too, about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Washington with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Porzingis in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Beal finds Morris. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Now here's Morris. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Morris.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Beal. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
They set a pick. Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Morris. To the middle. Oh, Morris with a steal. Bridges against Porzingis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Porzingis has got 6.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
That shot wide open. Dinwiddie's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Porzingis. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Bridges on the attack. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Now Bridges tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Check out the hops on Beal. Finishes like that will electrify his entire team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. .119 left to play in the first quarter. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they've got a ton of picks in return.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
For your Brooklyn Nets.
A minute 9 left in the first. Dinwiddie outside. And the Nets miss again. The Wizards have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Beal with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gafford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Dinwiddie outside. Up top, Johnson. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Up top, Dinwiddie, guarded by Morris. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Screen by Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith, second personal foul, team second.
Nets on D. Porzingis in the post. Working on Claxton. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Back to Porzingis. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Gafford.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Inside, Claxton. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Morris finds Gafford into the lane. And the dunk by Gafford.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Dinwiddie outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second.
Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make it long.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 12. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Bridges outside. The three is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Johnson passes to Simmons. Dinwiddie against Morris. Out to Bridges. Johnson passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. For 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Morris against Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Porzingis. Claxton with a rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a
34. The Wizards 32.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris, a screen on Porzingis. Harris outside. Here's O'Neal, defended by Porzingis. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So Washington ends up going with a new group.
How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show us
Wright against Curry. Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got his first points in this one.
You know, the Wizzards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From 18 feet away. Offensive board.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Wright from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Wright on the right side. Banked it in off the glass. Wright's got his second basket of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Thomas. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 4.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Wright outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Wright with a steal. Now here's Gibson. Simmons defending. And here's Harris outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Ooh, poked away. Curry with it. None in his pocket. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The kick out to Nunn. Pass to Avdia. And it's Harris with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, BA. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Here's Wright. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Harris passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Wright. Gibson, high post. On the break. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Wright with the bucket.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Simmons with it. Working on Gibson. Harris passes to Simmons. Three-pointer. Harris misses. He gets it up. That one no good. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Your next
Yeah, let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizzards. They've got Kendrick Nunn, Denny Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kispert, and it's Wright in at the point. Pass to Kispert. Now a timeout called by Washington. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis comes in for Avdia. Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And it's Beal in for Nunn. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
And Ali, thanks. Bridges, a screen on right. Bridges outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And the Nets lead by 10.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The kick out to Johnson. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
It's Wright on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Wright. The three ball. Brooklyn with the board. Bridges with it. Beal picks him up. Bridges outside. There's the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
They get the rebound. They shoot again. Simmons. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Simmons has got 10 points here in the second half. Dinwiddie against Wright. Here's Porzingis. And the shot goes down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the basket by Bridges.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Washington, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Right side, Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Simmons. Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. And that one's long. And the Wizards with possession here. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Bridges with it. Dinwiddie outside. And stolen by Porzingis. Beal outside. Shoots over Bridges. Beal, no good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in at the 1. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. Intercepted. The pass to Beal. Now Porzingis. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Back to Brunson. Kicks it to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. We play just over a minute here in the first. Out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. And the Knicks miss again.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And that one's good. Right.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Passes it to Randall. Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Kuzma. And Hart has it in the corner. Randall kicks to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Robinson finds Barrett. Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Here's Hart. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Wright dishes to Beal. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Hart the pass to Barrett. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Knicks lead 6.
Brunson against Wright.
2 minutes remaining.
He dishes it to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Wright. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. The shot's good from Gafford.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Brunson with a clean look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Hart, wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New York.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Wright kicks to Beal. In the corner, it's Gafford. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, Brunson. Randall outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Wright. Outside, Porzingis. Back to right. Right side, Beal. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group. New York will start the second.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Right with it, picked up by Barrett. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Right outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. Brunson no good. Wizards trail by 3. Porzingis inside. Randall on him. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Hart kicks to Brunson. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Porzingis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Brunson against Wright. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. Beyond the arc. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The drive by Beal. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall left side. That shot wide open. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. The fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Outside for Randall. Barrett dishes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Offline with his 3. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Outside Robinson. There's the dish to Randall. The pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. There's the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Back to Barrett. No good on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Passes to Brunson. Barrett wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. Julius Randle getting it done for the Knicks. Thanks so much, David. One step away from
17. And let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. They've got Kispert. Taj Gibson is out there with Avdia. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard. Here's Nunn, following the score by Derrick Rose. Morris with the bucket. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Nunn can't get it to fall.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Hartenstein passes to Grimes. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hartenstein. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Over Morris. The second effort. And it's good on the way in. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Gibson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Gibson. Going by Avdia. Morris looking over the floor. In the corner, Nunn with it. Back to Morris. The 3. Nunn can't get it to fall. The Knicks leading by 6. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Now Morris following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. 4 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. Morris, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Toppin can't hit that one. Great D that time from Gibson. Wizards trail by 6. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:37 left in the third. Back to Gibson. Now, here's Avdia. Toppin covering.
No question, he got launched on that shot.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Cranes the three-pointer. Barrett's got 9.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Wright sets a screen for Beal. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Hard finds Brunson. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal against Hart. Beal the pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Beal with the steal.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. New York, no good that time either. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nick.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 3. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, Wright, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Hart against Kuzma. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Gafford. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Wright. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Rose is checked in for the Knicks.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
The Wizards with possession. They trail by 3. Back to Beal. Gafford sets the pick for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Kuzma. It's stolen by Barrett. Open shot by Hart. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Knicks leading by 3. Got a piece of it. That's a 2 from Randall. Robinson dishes to Randall. Back to Robinson. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Rose against Wright. Clock at 4. And Hart has it in the corner. That's a 2 from Randall. A putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Wizards trail by 3. A 3 from Porzingis. Beal against Hart. And Beal gets it to go.
Now Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Rose surveying the D. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Derrick Rose. Outside for Zingis. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Zingis passes to Wright. And it's Beal in the corner. No good on the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside for Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. And the pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Over Wright. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Beal. Back to Wright. And Beal kicks to Wright. It's up a 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
New York calls timeout. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And they go to the intentional foul. New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. 1:39 left in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. And Wright pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Randall. Robinson for 3. They swipe it. Kuzma passes to Wright. Kuzma outside. Wright finds Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. A floater. Randall grabs the board. Here's New York. Passes it to Barrett. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Randall no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mitchell Robinson. First personal foul. 14 foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Beal the pass to Kuzma, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Boy, a lot of pressure on Kyle Kuzma right here at the free throw line. Have to simply take a deep breath, concentrate concentrate on your mechanics and knock home a free throw.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well, so he misses both. And now the Knicks on the break. Now here's Brunson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great.
say does that star-spangled
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Dinwiddie against Brunson. They get it back. Claxton. Pass to Dinwiddie. From outside the arc. The shot no good. And here's New York now. Here's Brunson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets miss again. Outside Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 5 now.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Randall. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
No coverage that time.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Pass to Hart. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Rebound Brooklyn.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Back to Bridges. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The Nets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And he hits it to tie the game. Claxton's got 6 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Here's Barrett. Tipped. Hard against Bridges. From deep, Johnson hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Feel that rhythm, fans? Here's your Knicks breaker dance move.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And the Knicks with the possession here. They trail by 3. Outside Hart. Kicks it out to Barrett to halt the run. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Back to Brunson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Hartenstein. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the 3 off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4, and we'll get the second.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one misses.
Nicholas Claxton.
Good on the second one. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops it in from the low post. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Brunson passes to Randall. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Down low. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barrett. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Randall. Outside Barrett. Hard against Bridges. Hart passes to Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The kick out to Brunson. It's good from the top of the key. Brunson's got 9.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Johnson. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. Randall with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Hard against Bridges. Hart passes to Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. For 3, Randall. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Right wing for 3, Randall. Rebound Brooklyn.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Claxton.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. Barrett against Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Oh, they pick off the pass. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside Hart. Oh, he picked him clean.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Dinwiddie with it. Inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 13.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Nets with a lead. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Grimes in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Curry's shot is off. And the Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
4-3. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Pass to Grimes. Kicks it to Quickley. 3-pointer.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Curry. Out to Harris. To the middle. O'Neal misses. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. And Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
5 on the clock. Here's Toppin, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And Brooklyn shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And he commits the intentional foul. Hart's checked in for New York.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Harris, a screen on Robinson. Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Top it inside. He's against O'Neal. Rose, the pass to quickly. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derrick Rose. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Knicks on D. 7-point differential. Pass to Thomas. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with it. From behind the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Poked loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's O'Neal. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Assisted by.
And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Pass to quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Hart. Here's Rose. And a missed layup.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's O'Neal over Toppin. O'Neal misses. Rose against Curry. Rose into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Pass to Thomas. For 3, here's Harris. The Knicks with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Rose, the pass to Hart. Rose against Curry. Quickly outside. Hart from long range knocks down the triple. Hart's got 5 now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Simmons. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett comes in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. And Claxton gets the bucket.
like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Great positioning on the putback. Robinson's got his second basket.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Outside Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Ben Simmons, also Cameron Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The Nets with a lead. And they go to the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
And we'll send one your way.
He's checked in for Hart. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Simmons. Excellent D there from Toppin. New York trailing. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Johnson with a bucket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
New York foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to Randall. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Can they get it? Here's Hartenstein. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
And Julius trying to find ways where he could be more effective as a playmaker.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. The floater. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From deep, Johnson. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
And now we've got an intentional foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
4th personal foul. 13.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Into the lineup for your
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Drops in the three.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
For three, Randall drills it from deep.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
First one falls for
Bridges. At the line, 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
It's Hartenstein, high post. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Robinson. For three, Randall gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 3, Barrett. Outside Robinson. For 3, Randall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes...
always. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Gafford. Missed inside.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Bridges against Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Johnson against Beal. Out to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Bridges passes to Claxton. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Pass to Gafford. Brooklyn with the rebound. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Outside, Porzingis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Bridges, right side. It's rebounded by Porzingis. That's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 6-point game.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Kuzma can't get it to go. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Brooklyn leading by 7.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Johnson surveying the floor. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. And Simmons slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Wright throws it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Washington foul.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now here's Wright, outside, Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Kick by Bridges. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. And here's Simmons for three. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
DC family, your Wizards,
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Simmons, a screen on Wright. He had a nice open look right there. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Pass to Porzingis. That one's all good. Now he has 3 for 5 from the field. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Right against Dinwiddie. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wright finds Beal. To the right side. Shoots from the baseline. Porzingis can't hit. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the inside. Outside for Simmons. Dinwiddie wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Beal against Bridges. The 3. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Wizards. Nets leading by 17. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Johnson. Trying tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. There's Beal with the three. Simmons pulls it in. Brooklyn's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Dinwiddie against Wright. Outside Beal. Lets it go with the three. Beal can't get that one to fall. The Nets have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's Wright missing. Nets leading by 19 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Dishes it to Johnson. Outside for Simmons. And they recover it. Pass to Johnson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
22. The Nets, 41.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. They've got Kispert. Kendrick Nunn out there with Morris. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Avdia in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You've got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? O'Neal from long range. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooklyn leading by 20. And Thomas has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards shooting well, 50% from the floor. Nunn with it. Now Thomas defending. Nunn passes to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Curry against Morris. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The assist.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. There's a good screen. Here's Morris. And that one drops for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Curry looking around from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
Wizards trail by 18.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013. Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Curry. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Taj Gibson picks one up.
And they got to bring the double team.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all three levels.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Give him a chance to pull off something special, and he will take it.
Outside Thomas. Misses the three. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Nunn passes to Morris. Good on the bucket. Morris has got 7 points.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Thomas kicks to Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 17.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Nunn finds Morris. Now here's Kispert. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. There's O'Neal with the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Morris, no good. Brooklyn leading by 20. Outside Thomas. For three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Basketball.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Morris into the lane. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And Washington going with a whole new group here.
On the court.
And for the Nets, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Dinwiddie against Wright. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. He has 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Bridges misses. And it's Beal in the corner. And finished off by Beal.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Outside for Simmons. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton, and it's center. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good. That's 10 points for Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by Bridges. Beal against Bridges. 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Wright. Pulls up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bridges against Beal. From past the arc. Doesn't go for it. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma left side. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Bridges against Beal. A pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Simmons. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the Nets lead by 16.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Shoots the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. Wright finds Porzingis. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington, trailing by 13. Here's Beal. Gafford trying to break free. Beal on the foul. Beal's got 19 points.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease that his teammates need to keep feeding.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. Pocket 6. Here's Simmons into the lane. And then Simmons slams it in.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
Outside, Beal. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wright. Gafford trying to break free. And it's Wright missing. Nets leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
Wizards foul.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Claxton. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the...
that he...
Thanks, Allie. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. The three. Washington with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer, Beal. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Wizzards ball.
For three, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Robinson. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. Takes a three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Randall. Porzingis misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Robinson passes to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hart. From downtown. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma outside. Beal finds Kuzma. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Back to Barrett. Fires from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
So Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Right outside. Pass to Beal. Randall against Porzingis. Out to Beal. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Knicks now. Robinson passes to Barrett. Outside for Randall. For 3. Drains the triple. Randall's got 6 points. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Randall can't hit. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Now here's Brunson. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. And Brunson, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Wizards with a lead. Right outside. Kuzma outside. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Hart, and he drives in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out.
DC family, your Wizards,
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Pass to Beal. The three ball. Now here's Gafford. Robinson defending. Brunson passes to Randall. The three, Barrett. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Barrett. Randall's got 8.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here are the Knicks now. Brunson with it. Now Wright defending. Kicks it out to Barrett. It's stolen by Wright. And the Wizards on the break. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. Barrett against Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Right outside. Pass to Kuzma. That shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It began...
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters!
No one is stopping that. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Back to Hart. Barrett against Kuzma. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Right, the pass to Beal. Right with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Beal, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Hart from long range. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Porzingis in the post. Randall's there. Good. Porzingis has got a...
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Randall outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound Washington. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Randall finds Barrett. And here's Hart. Lets it go from deep. Tipped away. Outside for Randall. There's the triple. Here's Robinson. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. Clock at 4. And another shot. Barrett can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hart. Barrett with it. Defended by Kuzma. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Barrett. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barrett's gotten his second bucket of the game. For 3, Porzingis. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
Knicks, 21.
I'm here with Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Grimes in at the small forward. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, VA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Shooting for New York, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And he can't hit the second.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Quickly against none. Back to Quickly. 4-3. Avdia pulls it in. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control. but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Toppin from the arc. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 2.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Morris against Rose. And here's Kispert from the arc. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Morris. Quickly outside. Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The kick out to Nunn. The 3 is up. And Toppin pulls it down. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Rose. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Grimes. Out to Rose. 5 on the clock. That shot off. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Now Toppin. To the wing, right side. Here's Grimes. Toppin outside. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Kicks it to Quickly. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 7-point New York lead.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Cuts off the pass. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Rose outside. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's
DC Family.
all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Wright finds Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Brunson. For three, Randall. That shot missing, and it's Washington the other way. Hard with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. The open shot, Randall. No good from the wing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the dunk by Gafford.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Wright against Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And here's Wright from the arc. Deflects the pass. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Randall pass to Robinson. And that one good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. He's covered by Hart. Here's Beal. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Fires from deep. Brunson misses. The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
And then Beal with the thunder jam.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Brunson passes to Barrett. All sorts of time.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Robinson. Just 3 to shoot. Now here's Hart. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Washington basketball.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. Checked by Randall. Pass to Gafford. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
For 3, Barrett. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, Robinson with a steal. Hard against Kuzma. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Wizards. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Right, pass to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And so it's New York with it. It's a 3-point game. Robinson, a screen on right. Brunson passes to Robinson. And stolen by Porzingis.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Beal against Hart. Outside Brunson. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And so the big win by Knicks.